It's the beautiful drunk show.
Ame la ciencia.
It's the beautiful drunk show.
Ay, 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 ay. We going up like a rocket. That done got me started. I am the life of the party. Shout out to shot going hard till this morning. Pour up till we throw up. After that, I'll post some more up. Drink it till we toe up. It's a party when we show up. Ay, I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show.
It's the beautiful drunk show. It's the beautiful drunk show. It's the beautiful drunk show. It's the beautiful drunk show.
All right, y'all. We back. We halfway through our bar bill, but we here doing it, y'all. I'm Smiles the Influencer. Today I got the guest THC. Oh, I got T and X of THC.
What's up, y'all?
Hell yeah. So let's talk about it, man. X, where are you originally from, man?
Oh man, I'm born and raised here in Austin, man, Northside Austin, Texas. Majority of my youth was spent between Rumberg and Round Rock, you know, but I crawled pretty much all over Austin, man. But my main area is the North, man, if you're trying to find me.
Yeah.
You used to be able to find me.
All right. Well, hey, I want to say cheers to y'all. Thank y'all for coming on, man.
Cheers.
Hell yeah. Y'all take it easy. Let's get to it, man. So, before we get into your music, there's something else I gotta say. As far as you as a person, man, what made you? You know, what brought you up? What was your bring up?
Well, I was born in the mid-'80s, man. I can't tell you my age, but just somewhere around the mid-'80s, man. And,
Okay.
my mother had me, she was 18, still living with her mother, and that was in Georgia Manor Projects.
Love you, Mama Coffee.
Yeah. So, from there, moved out over off Sharpshire, then around off Palmer. You know, we moved around about every 2-3 years, so
Yeah.
like I never got adjusted in one place at school, and I never went to school in my neighborhood, you know, because my mother, she was a teacher. Her thing was, you know, focus on education, get a good education.
Mm-hmm.
So she paid for me to go to these private schools. So,
All right.
yeah, so I could get an education, even though we're living in some pretty, you know, some pretty bad areas.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, I'm gonna do something with my baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then, you know, of course, things don't always go so beautifully for so long.
Yeah.
You know, and let's just say, made some wrong turns in life. You know, and it cost me some years and
Yeah.
some pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it also, you know, forged me into steel.
Yeah. I like how you said that forged you. Yeah, yeah. It made you realize what you wanted in life, and now, am I right? You're going to college right now.
Oh yeah, man. I'm working on my degree in psychology, man. I actually go to school still here in Austin, even though I live in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty crazy, you know, getting adjusted to this whole technology thing, you know, but
Yeah.
it's working really well, you know. I get A's and B's.
Hey,
If I get anything, if
Yeah.
I get anything less than
Full-time
that,
job
you
type
know,
thing.
it's like, no, that's not acceptable to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but bouncing back from all of that and, you know, getting to this point, you know, helped me realize that certain things in life, as much as we want to jump to them immediately, and we want things to go our way and we get to moving so fast, sometimes, you know, time says, no, you got to sit down. Let me catch up, because you moving ahead of me right now.
Yeah.
And that was one of the lessons I had to learn in life. You know, I still struggle with it sometimes, but I'm a human.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I make mistakes in life, but, you know, I also take this craft very seriously.
Yeah.
I take my school very seriously, you know, because I don't have the time to give them no more. I got too much talent, too much skills, you know, but I want I want my team and our brand and our music and our products that we provide. I want them to be recognized, you know, because we have been through so much to get to this point.
Yeah. It's not just a T-shirt. It's not just a whatever you provide. It's what you worked your ass off for, what you've achieved.
Exactly.
I guess it's all your life put into that product that you're presenting to people.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people tend to look at or listen to the things that are running around, or that's the little birdies in their ears, you know. And sometimes when that happens, your reputation supersedes you, and people don't really get to see you for who you really are. They don't even want to give your brand a try because of something somebody else don't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Stain
saying?
in your name.
Don't stain my name, man. You don't even know me, but I leave a stain on your brain if you just have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So much more often that we just throw everybody to the side, like, oh, you're a simple person, like, oh, you just do this. Like having a conversation, man, and talking with you.
Man, check it out, man. So, tell you something, you know, about 3 years ago, not even 3 years ago, June 28, 2018, I'm coming up on my 3-year mark being out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
congratulations.
And I literally crawled out from
crazy.
up under a bridge while working full time at 7-Eleven. I can't even afford an apartment, and I'm working full time, trying to do this the legal way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's even harder making your announcement with all the
Like,
prices
man,
booming up.
and
Exactly.
like I'm literally up under the bridge across the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to stack this money so I can get this shit together. Because this is what I want to do. I want to go to school. I want to make music. I want to put my people's on. And I'm not going to take nothing less than that.
And also, too, a writer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, I write a lot of poetry. I'm working on a couple of, like, deep, insightful books where I describe certain situations, encounters that I run into, you know, whether they're good or bad.
Yeah.
And I just tell the story. Don't put the feelings into it. It's called Arcane Techniques of Liberation.
Okay. Explain that a little to me.
Because in order to liberate yourself from society, you got to understand what society really is. But you can't let the feelings get into it.
Gotta keep it all business.
So I take some very serious situations that like hurt me deeply, or that made me smile, or made me cry.
Yeah.
And I strip the feeling from it and tell the facts, and let you reach your own conclusion as to what the situation really meant.
Yeah. Oh, man, I like that. That's so much deep thought.
Arcane Techniques of Liberation.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to write. I don't do things that just take, you know, a day or two to do. No, I plan things, and I want them to be perfect.
Well, speaking of, so we came a long way from underneath the bridge, man. You got some birds. We got the fox up here. I don't know if y'all can see that fox head.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Fox head, man.
The whole damn fox.
The whole fox. You know.
So, man, tell me about it. Let's get these out of there. They can
Man,
see it.
so
I mean, man.
Oh,
what we doing here? What we doing here? Let's talk about this.
So these right here.
Yeah, we got something special for you,
Yeah,
man.
you know, I figured I would bring you a present, man, and like give you something that you just. I don't think nobody's done for you because I appreciate the hospitality. I'm from the South, so I'm upstairs.
Green Fairy, Classic Absinthe, and we got Lucid Absinthe Superior.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Two prominent brands of absinthe. We figure, you know, we're the green team, man. You know, that's really associated with our brand, but it's associated with the family, the movement, the everything. You know, it's, you know, we take it seriously. But if we're gonna do it, we're gonna bring it to you live.
All right, man. So, how we making this up today? Y'all let me know.
All right. So what we gonna do? Let's get this Green Fairy.
Yeah.
Let's get a little bit of ice. You want to ice us up, bro?
All right.
Heck yeah. And then while y'all ice us up, I'm going to go and talk about this real quick. Y'all brought us Jay Klein, Lost in Austin.
That's the bro, man.
And now I believe he just dropped his album, so make sure y'all go check that out. I think it was a week or two ago. Yeah.
Please go check it out. That man has something to say, man.
Heck
Jay
yeah.
Klein, that's the homie for real, man.
Now, what's y'all's primary way of finding your music?
You know, we're on Spotify, all those, you know what I mean, the popular ones. YouTube. We got our videos out on the Higher Class page on YouTube.
Higher Class.
The Higher Class. Yeah,
Gotcha.
THC, the Higher Class, the initials.
Oh, I didn't plug that together. I knew where my mind was at.
You already know, right?
See, there you go.
The Higher Class. Okay, that makes so much sense now.
Alright, so we got the Green Fairy, man.
All right. So what's this have a taste of, y'all? So we can describe to our
A
viewers.
sugary black licorice almost?
Black licorice, definitely black licorice.
Now, we're not done yet.
All right.
Alright? So grab you a sugar cube. Don't quite drop it in yet.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to watch when you drop it down. Now, you got your flashlight right there?
Yeah, got your
Turn
flashlight?
your flashlight on. Put it on there. Alright, now you got your sugar cube, bro?
Okay.
You ready?
All right, y'all. We'll have to pull up a picture of this for y'all, too.
Alright, so drop your sugar cube in. And let it start swirling around. Swirl it around. And start dissolving. And as it dissolves, you're going to see that gray smokiness start going into the green absinthe.
Now, what kind of reaction is this? Do y'all know what that is? Y'all know anything about that? This shit looks dope so far.
Right?
Oh, it's just a sugar cube dissolving.
It's
It's
that's all it is.
simple. It's classy and simple, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sweetening it up one time, because, I mean, you notice we just straight absinthe over ice with the sugar cube, man. And the traditional way of doing it is they have a special spoon and letting it drip water over the spoon and let the ice, the sugar cube dissolve. And, you know, we
ain't got no time for that.
It's 2021, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So we got the sugar cube in there like it's an ice cube, man. Just sit.
Yeah.
But enjoy, man. That's
All right.
it.
With that being said, let's get into our first song. What do you want to play first, guys? I like that.
You know what? I think a good one right now. Let's get into Limelight.
Limelight. Hey, with that being said, y'all, cheers.
So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. Just because I'm in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like. So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. You might catch me in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like. Fucking by the feds, they probably tap my phone. So many people jealous of me that I won't even speak on. Dark forces pursuing the soul to bring on. How can you understand? Close circuits and show fuses, putting credit on debtors' heads. The thing what was being said, from what did it wipe the window to your soul? Looking cloudy mirror, see the throw the vision, spin off my religion. They want me dead and back in prison. It was written, sentence to be buried alive, but he is risen. Sentence kept me alive, unscripted. Voices in my head keep me dripping. Voices in my head got me tripping. Curse was gifted, never asked for this shit. What is this? Was given the world on my shoulders. I shrugged and lifted, then switched it to my middle finger and spent it. The bed was torn, you ripped it. Missing the pebble was encrypted. The benefits, the misfits, don't miss this. Bitches, 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 bitches. So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. Just because I'm in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like. So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. You might catch me in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like. Baptized, so how can I be cast into eternal fire? From which I was brought forth from, he rides to light my blunt, gets me high. With masses on gas, it propels me forward by spinning ties. Here's the forward, I'm sick and tired, been running on fumes, limit fume up. I got a long drive ahead, my words been misquoted, misread. Still got a context, don't be misled. I'm doing my best to mislead. Wait a minute, I'm undead. Oh yeah, don't even go there, don't give me the tripping. Been itching to spit you some new ones. My mission to get you the news. The prodigal son of the moon, the prodigal son that you hunt. Double jeopardy, that's 2 cups, nigga. Where's my 2 months, nigga? I've been screwed up. Hard to digest, here's a little brain food for you. Hope it changes mood for you these days. I don't even wanna swing through for you. Cut it short, nose, they do for you. What more do you want from me? Lay the word on the beat, then laid it at your feet. That there's nothing else left for me to do for you. So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. Just because I'm in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like. So you wanna live my life? an opposite confidence, like I'm speaking on stats and shit. From the city with bats and shit. About to go back shit. Over this rap shit, and I don't even rap shit. Remember sleeping on piss stain mattresses on the overpasses and shit. Friends and folks will look me over when passing and shit. How compassionate. Now they expect me to bend over backwards and shit. What part of acts is this? Fast forward the revelations, huh? I'ma step back a bit. So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. Just because I'm in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like. So you wanna live my life? Fucking with me, you better have your mind right. You might catch me in the limelight, because my grind's tight, I'm like.
All right, y'all. So while y'all are away, we went ahead and added a little bit of this peach juice and lime.
No, that's a white cranberry juice.
Oh, white cranberry. I thought it was peaches.
Hey, yeah, no, because they say the cranberry juice and lime is a traditional way to mix it. If you want to mix, traditionally you just sip an absinthe, but we ain't gonna get too drunk on the drunk show yet. We just started, and we got plenty to drink. Like the next one we already tried the Green Fairy. You know what I mean? So now next one we're gonna try the Lucid and see what we're talking about.
All right.
We can right here figure out which one is the preferred absinthe.
Yeah. Hey, I'll openly tell you, I'm pretty good at drinking it.
Right? What better way to find out? All right, let's get drunk on the drunk show.
So hopefully y'all like Limelight. I want to get a little insight as far as where that song came about, how it formed into a song. What were you talking about?
Man, that song was formed after I got kicked out of school.
Okay.
And I was like really upset, because I was, dealing with a lot of racial problems, and it's like, man, I'm doing my best, and like I'm asking for help and y'all ain't trying to help me. I'm going and getting tutoring and y'all ain't trying to tutor me.
I have a friend, my friend's been talking about that the outreach is really hard to cross that boundary. Like the Asians, they sometimes they don't want to teach you because, he's a black gentleman too, and he's like in his fourth year of college, or he's done all his college, but he said back in college that the Asians wouldn't help him, the white people wouldn't help him, and that he was out there trying to battle for himself, but he would help other people with what he knew, but whenever he went for help, it's like they're going to somebody else already.
I ended up having to go to another campus to a lady that I had met that she just gravitated towards me. Her name is Charlotte. I'll never forget her. She is like she's like an aunt. They call me on the regular. Like me and her and the dean, we just chop it up. They call me Mr. Coffee. It's like we're on that level, And they found out about what happened because I told them. They were like, no, this isn't happening, not again.
The righteous prevails.
Yeah, for me in school, it was always I tried to get help and nobody would help me. Just because of the way I looked big and angry.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, man, I'm really a friendly dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm chilling all the time. I will make you laugh. I had you rolling, man. But, there was a lot of things that was going on. This was like, I just started getting my stuff together, and just and then this happens, and it's like, golly. And there was some personal situations. I really don't want to go too much into detail.
Yeah, I know you too.
But that song
you
was
gotta get your mind right.
Like, no, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, this is where I done been. This is my story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my pain, and you rather give it to you over a beat than give it to you the way I know how.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give it to you the right way so you can understand me. Please listen to my message. You know what I'm saying? But if you come fucking with me, you better have your mind right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an outlet. You know what I mean?
It's definitely an outlet.
It's like finding a way to really say what's going through your brain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I mean, definitely with my bro's music, I mean, it's you listen to it over and over and you catch something you didn't hear the last time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's saying a lot, and that's his thing, is he's got a lot to tell you. So he packs a lot into each little 3-minute segment. It's like, wait a second. I need to replay that more than 3 minutes.
Sorry, that was strong. That was a strong
It's good though, man.
It was. I think I had a lot of lime in that part because it just kept making my mouth pucker up.
I love lime.
Yeah.
Is that great?
So where was that shot at? And who was it shot by? Because I always love giving credit to the people.
Oh man, that was by
Oh.
DDI. You know what I'm saying? Like DDI, he does all my filming, all my studio work. That's who I go to.
One of the hardest workers here, man.
We-
in Austin.
Straight up,
he
salute
ain't-
to DDI, straight
He
up.
ain't never done me no injustice and then always treated me with the utmost respect. And I know the quality of the product I get every time I go to him. You know what I'm saying? It's consistent, so why would I switch it up?
Well, that and DDI is constantly growing. From the first time we met DDI, you know, when he was in the back of the barber shop in a small room,
Over
Yeah.
there,
to finally getting and achieving some of the goals that he's been having. I respect growth like so much. That's why I say salute for real, because this man is doing. Everybody goes to DDI. Everybody
yes.
knows DDI. Everybody
He just hit like a
out of
30 video,
state
right?
are getting hold of him to do editing and
Over
filming.
50% of my interviews were shot by DDI. Like whenever
DDI is
not my
moving,
interviews,
man.
but all the people I interview, their music was shot
The
by
man
DDI.
has a mad work ethic.
Yeah.
And then his character himself he's a good person. And so it's like, you know, we love that all day long. We recognize that, salute and respect that, you know what I mean? And that's what kind of made us want to come out here on the Drunk Show too, was we've been seeing you for a while too, and it's seeing what you got going on, seeing your growth.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Your growth is if you're not growing, then I don't wanna be, you know what I mean?
I don't want to associate with people that are staying stagnant or stale.
Right.
I mean,
wanna
Slim Thug kind
spark
of gave it
them
to the
shine.
people in a way that they
Right.
recognize. We recognize a lot of messages through rap that we grew up through. Is like, you know, we refer to as the scripture sometimes, when we go to talk about screw tapes and what they was talking about all this stuff. It's like the scripture type thing, but that's what we were singing along to. So we knew the words more than we knew any kind of Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you no Bible verse, but I could tell you what Pimp said on that UGK
You know,
song.
speaking of, I gotta say, when we talk about Bun B and Pimp C,
No, for real.
I got your style's definitely Bun B right here with the clothing, and that's definitely Pimp C right all the way right
Bro, and I don't know.
Y'all
I
ever
feel
got that
Oh
comparison?
man,
it happens occasionally, bro,
Yeah.
but I say
Man.
like
those are
the
legends,
only
man.
reason that could even occur is because we literally grew up idolizing these people that paved the way for people like
they're
us.
iconic, yeah.
Right.
Like when you think about different things, and you had Tupac who opened the door for so many youngsters to even understand and listen to the music and relate to it. You had Biggie that had so many youngsters on the East that people could relate to his music because that was their life.
Yeah.
Man, when we turn on UGK, it had that funk and flavor of the South that just had us grind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just going.
It
And
was
then
UGK and,
everything they saying was
Master
like,
P.
y'all are really talking about me
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. It felt like they were talking about us because we were from this area. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we were raised by them. Like, we got fun times we've had in the studio just playing around with like just songs like tribute to them. Like, you know, and we don't really put them out in it. We
But it
love
still feels
to.
good to
We
me.
love to.
Right.
We love to. If y'all would go on and let us know that you
Yeah.
wanted it, we give it to you.
Give us.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
But
we'll give it to you.
ain't no
Son.
trying to jack nobody like that, you know, because we do know the game of piracy and stuff is out there, man. And we
Yeah.
don't want to do anything false moves like that because we got nothing but respect and love for Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but respect and love because they made Texas here. We wouldn't be here in Austin doing what we're doing if it wasn't for Houston paving the way for Texas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, we got nothing but love. Salute Houston, Texas, man. Salute Rap-A-Lot. Salute
Hell yeah.
UGK, Bun B, Pimp C, man. Rest in peace. We miss you, man.
Oh, yeah. So
R.I.P.
besides
Screw.
UGK, who other were your influences in music?
Oh man, that's like opening up a dictionary, man.
For real.
Dude, growing up in that era that I grew up in, I caught like the tail end of disco was still on the radio. The oldies was like the milk shop music, where Mr. Sandman.
Well,
stuff
then
like that.
mama and grandma's records and shit.
Yeah.
So that's where some of my eclecticism comes from, There's a lot of hidden little references in my music to a lot of things. Y'all just gotta look for them. But, all the way through the 80s, when the scene was a lot different, when the hip-hop was You know, you got to have that style. You got to stand out. You got to have your own voice and way of doing things. You know, and you had to be saying, you know, something that was really positive. You know, hip hop, you know, that's what I consider myself as. I'm not no rapper. I'm an artist above all. But when I classify my music, I say it's hip hop because it is higher infinite power healing our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's meant for.
You're not just rapping for no reason. You're sitting there talking about stuff that influence the brain, make your brain smarter.
Exactly.
Yeah, get you more observant of what's happening around you.
You know, but one of the things my music is the way it's really meant to be taken, because a lot of my time was spent riding around in the ride, you know, doing what I was doing in the mix.
Yeah.
You know, that was my office. You know what I'm saying? Laptop open, got the little thing where I can do the internet, I'm going. You know? So my music is meant when you by yourself and you really just need to get your mind right, and you need to get just, hey, I need something I can really relate to. Like, it's gonna take you all the way down through there, from the pain to the success to the love to the streets to victory, you know. But it encapsulates all genres of music, because me personally, I think the music is the conversation of the gods. You know what I'm saying? And we as gods, we are supposed to communicate back. So, you know, you don't sit up there and tell Salvador Dali that he gonna paint a picture only using yellow.
Yeah. You let him do what he needs to do.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that he couldn't paint you a masterpiece using only yellow, but you're not gonna tell him that. So why would you only say you can only use this one individual influence? No, I'm taking from everything, because I'm composed of everything the universe is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Like,
Austin,
Because
too.
I also believe that music is a universal language, man. I can go to another country and listen to their music, and I can tell whether it's painful, whether it's love and romance, or whether it's just dancing.
Without
you know
even knowing the language.
Not even knowing the
Not
language.
even knowing the language, just listening to everything about it, you can feel
The
what
passion in
emotion
their
it
voice,
puts
yeah.
you in.
So what did you feel when you heard it? When you heard Limelight? What did you think?
It made me feel like, this is my interpretation. When I heard it, it's like, I've struggled so hard. Look at what I've got now. This ain't nothing that I'm saying I need, but I'm saying that this is who I am. This is what I am. That's how I felt whenever you're rapping about it. That, you know, my pain is who made me, but look at me. It's what's making me shine. And that's how I felt the whole song went about.
Did it give you some sort of like inspiration?
Yeah, it definitely did, man. The way you talk and the way you use your wordplay. So, you know what I mean?
It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but I like it. I can't remember the person who's... Now, I'm not saying that you're copying this person's style, but it reminds me of that person's style. But
Well, that's gonna, and that's the crazy thing, man. It's like you said earlier, where you know who we remind you of and things like that. Is I don't think when I grew up thinking of hip hop as, you know what I mean, as a scene, as music, as an environment, you know, everything culture wise, you know what I mean, is just what I was introduced to, and it was more of a everybody kind of used a little bit of everybody because it didn't start with everybody.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It grew. So everybody is constantly going to be like, oh, well, you're jacking lines or you're this and that, man. And sometimes, man, like if we got some lyrics, we got lyrics that might have like 2-3 words, whatever we say, it's really more of a salute, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really more of a salute to like tell motherfuckers like, it's still that. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
what we
still
came
like,
up with,
man.
so we
You know what I
came up
mean?
with
Like,
it.
it's still these things.
And when I
Texas-
say like you sound like somebody who's similar to them, I don't
Right?
mean like it's
No,
an
no,
insult.
and that's what I'm saying.
That's
Is
what-
like,
like
we
we-
know and we appreciate that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
When we do
Those
that,
are our
that's
greatest
us paying our
influences.
dues.
That's
You know
our
what I'm saying?
dues
We
to
don't
these
mean no
people,
offense
man. Like,
or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's saying, man, we bringing it back because this is what we came up on, but we gonna give it to you our way.
it's all love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
And it's
sometimes
all
when I
love.
rap, I sound like the dude nasally guy. What's his name? I thought she was a friend or something. You know what I'm talking about? The big.
Oh, Biz
God, what up?
Marquis.
Biz Marquis. I sound very nasally when I start rapping.
man.
And people told me that like you sound nasally. It's like yeah, because I'm usually got boogers.
Well, I
and
mean,
shit,
it's one of
allergies and
those
shit.
that you go back to the saying of imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Yeah.
And so it is when we sound like these people, of course we will. Of course we will. When this is the people that made us want to rap in the first place,
Yeah.
that we grew up singing along the words, and you know what I mean, had the tape, had the CD.
I want that same playback too.
Running the batteries out of the Walkman type thing. Like, Of course we're going to sound like them. And why wouldn't we? Because that's literally who we learned it from.
Yeah.
You learned from your teachers and started reciting their words that they taught you in school, right?
Yeah.
Well, these artists, these were our teachers.
Our goal is, of
You know what
course,
I'm
to be
saying?
ourselves, but that's part of what influenced us to be us.
Yeah, because Master P was always my shit. Like, I knew all the Master
You know what I
P.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, all of the
It's
South,
like when
though.
no
You know what I
limit
mean?
was-
It ain't
yeah,
just
no
UGK.
limit
We
was
say that, but that's just one
Yeah.
example, bro. I mean, screw, you take the whole SUC, it was like, man, like, you couldn't miss. And this man put out a tape every single Friday.
I remember when we first got our first screw store here in Austin, and it was off of the east side, off of an airport.
Nice.
And I was like, nice. I could walk to my screw store, get some screw tapes.
It ain't
Shit
been
was
no
good.
more, though.
Man, nah, it's not. They don't make
ain't
tapes
no
and CDs no more, man.
Man,
It's all digital.
Now you got to go to the screw shop. You got to go
see,
all
I
the way
think
down
that
there.
needs to come back. See, for a simple reason.
I'd love
for
it
a
to come
simple
back.
reason. Check this out, man.
I'd spend some money every week.
One thing that makes me, and a lot of people don't understand the moves that we be making, but I'm gonna tell you like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit up there and put my everything and my money into a product, and just because you can put it everywhere and dilute my brand and give me nothing
it's
but the minimum.
diluting.
No, if you want my product, you gonna come and you gonna find us and you gonna get it from us.
Yeah, well, if y'all ever do want to set tapes up, Beatbox. Ben
Like,
Buck, the Beatbox
that's-
man,
That's where the
he doing it.
He does tape dubbing?
artists need to start
Yeah, yeah.
taking control of their music. You wouldn't sit up there and go to FedEx, and FedEx gonna tell you, "Oh, I'm taking 97% of whatever in this box." You know what I'm saying? For taking it
You
over
get
there.
3 for you.
Well,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
one of those
Nah,
games,
hell no.
man, where we've been getting given the knowledge through raps and everything about independent is a hard road.
It is.
But at the same time, you own all your stuff.
Hell yeah.
And so if you do make something happen, you know what I mean? But to us, it's more of a pride thing, I think. You know what I mean? This is dreams accomplished. This is things we grew up wishing we could do one day. Like, you know, I want to
Yeah.
be an astronaut. I want to do this. I want to be like them.
Yeah.
I want to be like them.
The crazy
You know what I
thing
mean? Like-
is, man, you know, like 2010, like we was doing this then. You know, but when we had to go and sit down,
Take
we
it
had
out.
just dropped 2 albums. We just dropped a THC unit called Class and Session.
Yeah.
It was like a mixtape.
But
So
we
y'all
didn't
take a
know
break
saying?
together?
a hiatus.
A hiatus.
Hiatus.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
About the same time, within a couple of years
Yeah.
of each other, a hiatus for 10 years.
Damn.
yeah.
Come,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
that's, I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? A lot of people rap about a lot of things, and sometimes it's given the knowledge of what's going on. You know what I mean? But sometimes with us, it's not necessarily what's going on around us as much as, like, we got the untold stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this may not be us right now. Like, we still got catching up to do. It's like if we're reading the pages of the diary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you barely partly
when
waiting.
you got nothing to do but to sit and think and write some things in your head, and then you've been holding these on your chest until all this time, and it's like, okay, well, we got some catching up. We got some growth to do.
So y'all got like a lot of notebooks? Is that how y'all start your
Man.
music?
Man, I prefer to write the old-fashioned way, you know, just because, like, technology scares me because I know what I can do with it. You know what I'm saying?
I find it's hard scrolling through my phone when I'm trying to rap. You know,
Like-
you're scrolling to each word.
Well, and then keeping up with yourself, like, I hate having to go back because I typoed or autocorrect made it a different word. And I'm like, I can't have that because I'll forget what I said or something.
Yeah.
I'm all, you know, motherfucker be sitting in the zone. So when you just like that, it's going by in your head like freestyle status while you trying to write it down and come
Yeah.
up with it. But if you forget, you forget. And
Yeah.
you're just going to have to
Go
catch
to
it
the next
again
one,
another
yeah.
time. It's different, man. But a lot of what we're talking about, man, it may not be what's going on right now. You know, there's a lot of untold stories of what was going on, and some of us, you know, some of that's 10 years old.
Yeah. So who you used to
Right.
be? Are you
Really?
talking about people talking down on your name?
No, not really people talking down on the name. That ain't really an issue.
No, here's the thing. Check this out. You know,
It's
after
just
being
what we're talking
gone for
about.
so long, right? Like, nobody knows who we are.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're reestablishing yourself.
Exactly.
10 years
We
ago.
built
Well,
this
you
from
got
scratch
like the
in
big
3
homies.
years.
Less
Less than
than
3
we're
years.
around a decade ago. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But really, like, the last show we did was May 8th, 2010 at Kick Butt Coffee.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this was way back in the day.
Serious
That's
kid,
what I'm saying.
but-
No, it wasn't.
That was right after we
That's what it was
released
back then.
what we at the time called the Class and Session album. That by these standards today really only qualifies as a mixtape because we didn't know, we were young. I mean, we didn't know what a distribution deal when this was. All we knew was
There
we needed to get.
There wasn't digital distribution deals like
No,
that.
Well, not
Yeah.
digital, and we didn't have regular distribution deals either. It was more of we had a studio that we built in a closet in a bedroom and built it out, foam, everything professional equipment, wires hanging across
My
this
first
thing.
studio was in a bathroom.
Yeah, all that, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so at Mama Coffee's house, again, love you, Mama Coffee. And we're recording, now we're burning CDs that we bought at the store. But we also spend money on the equipment to record everything, the software at the time, and do it to all of ourselves. We don't associate with nobody. We're doing this ourselves.
We're talking about a few
Printing-
$100 and more and more.
And
Every
more than
single time you got it,
printing a custom printing cover on a printer, you know what I mean, that we
Yeah.
still got to this day. It's one of the few things we still have around. It's like a trophy
Man,
piece.
my
We don't even
mom,
use
that's
it
the
no
only
more.
thing Mama didn't throw away when I went to jail. She was so mad. She was like, I hate you leaving me.
Yeah.
But hey, look at me now, shining.
Well, I mean, that's one of the
Did
things, man. When we was young, we made a lot of mistakes. So it was our family, friends, everybody kind of gets really frustrated with you when you constantly in and out.
Yeah.
And you constantly, like, any moment just
Something
going
got to
again.
change though.
You know, I always say this. Everybody
grow
fucks
up.
up. The only difference is sometimes
did,
people
though.
get caught. And
We
that's
gotta
like,
learn.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's a learning
I
thing.
fucked up a lot too. But I never got caught, luckily.
Right.
But you know, then I smartened up because I ain't gonna get caught.
Well, and
and
then,
I'm
I
not
mean-
gonna do it no more.
Ain't no, but man,
And it's one of those, too, that when you look at all the people that's around you in there, man, there's people that ain't coming home.
right.
You know what I mean? We're home right now.
Yeah.
We're
And so
fortunate.
it's really some kind of blessing that we really recognize every single day.
And you definitely making sure you staying out too.
Because we're home now, but we got homies and everybody that we spend time with every day in there.
Yeah. Positive people.
That ain't coming home.
Oh,
But
yeah,
the
yeah.
same people that telling us, like, I don't want to see your face back in here again, bro. You're going home. Don't come back.
Yeah.
Get
And
out
when
and
you
make
got
something.
when you got the OGs and big homies telling you things like that, like you can't just brush that off.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And when it's everybody giving you the game like that, it's like, man, they see something in you that you can do something.
Don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, you know, taking freedom for granted nowadays is one of the main forethoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is the moves we made back in the day. We were young, we were reckless, we did things.
You thought you were invincible when you were young.
Yeah, you know, man, everybody does.
And
when
then
they're
you find
young,
out
18
you
years
aren't.
old.
Yeah.
You're 18 years old. You're a new man. Nobody can touch me.
At the same time, though, that does not mean that if a person is blatantly offending you and or trying to juice you or screw you, man, you got to stand up for yourself.
Oh, no
too.
doubt. Always
Oh, yeah.
stand
You
up
know
for
what I'm
yourself.
saying? You got to.
Heart
Because, man,
is one of the biggest things out here in this game right here, because
Man, the higher class, it's an acronym. It's high class, highly ingenuitive G's honor, encourage, loyalty, and setting standards.
Say that one more time. Say it a little louder so I can hear that away.
Highly ingenuitive G's honor, encourage, loyalty, and setting standards.
Damn. That's
You know
some
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
it's all started out as high class back in the day, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this was created by this man right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And the homie Smooth Killer, bro. Love you, bro. We're going to see you in a few months when you come home.
Please.
Free Smooth Killer. Please free that man.
Yeah.
No, for real. Please free Smooth Killer.
Mm-hmm.
But they really put this together, and I was a later addition. Me and him just happened to be right across from each other in closed custody, single cells facing each other
Yeah.
on the south side of Williamson County while we're dealing with charges.
Mm-hmm.
And we got nothing but rap.
Yeah.
That's all we really got is, drink a whole bunch of coffee and rap.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing, working out, whatever. But you by yourself. So when you got every day, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And we get to rapping together, and it was one of those that we were put in certain places. Man, sometimes, other people I'd say when doors close, there's a window open or something like that. Bad things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Bad things do happen for a reason, man. And every bad thing that's happened in my life, if I really look at it from a removed standpoint, there was another opportunity that I was lucky enough to see and make move on.
Mm-hmm.
That blessed me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and sometimes you got to learn things. Because, we're not the same people we were, 10, 15 years ago. you know, and even the kids we was 20 years ago, 30 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's different. But, you know, we still feel like kids sometimes, but, you know, that's all in the head. You know, you start waking up creaking and, you know,
My bones get to hurt.
it's different, man. It's definitely different, man, but it's good to be able to do things that we always grew up dreaming about.
Yeah.
And some people look at this as like some kind of hustle or you
It's
know.
definitely
It's a
when we say
hustle in
the word
itself.
hustle, we're not meaning the negative term of hustle.
No,
We mean
I'm looking at like,
way
you know,
of
like a
making
side
money.
hustle type
Yeah.
thing or a career, you know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I mean? We prefer the independent route, but that's just us and, you know, what we came up. But we all have our own means of income, you know, our own lives and everything. We do this because this is what we want to do.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So what
This is
work
definitely
pays
what I
off.
want to do. I'm blessed
Exactly.
to get paid for it and pay my bills.
Exactly. And that's when you're doing what you love, it's not work.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, you know, I just bought a house in Florida. you
Yeah.
know? So it's like
Bayside, huh?
like bought this. I don't owe nobody nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
where that Limelight video was filmed at, down there in Tampa Bay.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
These are
you
big
know?
moves. These are great milestones because this ain't the end of it. And this ain't the
Well, it's
finale.
growth.
It's you progressing because I can see. I know 10 years from now when y'all got extra. You know what I mean?
Man, wait till I get
It's
this
looking back on
master's
everything,
degree
yeah.
behind my belt, man.
When you,
Wait till this master's degree.
master's degree.
In
Now you were saying
psychology,
you're
dude.
in psychology.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, that's because I want, first off, I'm trying to understand myself and my peeps and, like,
Can you step up
understand.
and analyze people?
Yeah, I'm very
we-
good
we-
at it. I will size up a situation in a,
Hell yeah.
but
This is my bro. So like, you know what I mean? We talk about so much. Like, I trust my bro here more than I really trust anyone else on this planet. Because the things that me and him have been through in the past, personally, you know what I mean, situational wise, where it's like, who the hell else would move in that way when we were in that what are you gonna do situation? You know what I mean? And you know, just to say it.
I clearly know he knows what exactly what he's talking about.
In a what are you gonna do situation, what are you gonna do? Well, I know exactly what my brother's gonna do. You know what I mean?
They gonna stand and fight and not run.
And that's why I keep saying, you know what I mean, I love Mama Coffee because I don't know how many nights I slept over at her house where we had the studio at. You know what I mean? And like, it's really so much family, bro. Like the whole thing is family. Smooth, bro.
I've been on Smooth since 2nd grade.
Yeah.
His mama moves like she already knows she has some movers. Like, you know, it's when you grow up together and you family and you eating and sleeping at each other's houses and everything like that. Like your mama's my mama.
Exactly. Yeah, I go through that all the time. My mom was
You
everybody's
know what I
mama.
mean? Your
Yeah.
mama's my mama. My mama's your mama. So whatever we going through it together.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of the way it is, man. And that's why we kind of choose to be independent. This isn't our goal to go try and make $1 million and be the next, you know, Lil Wayne or Jay-Z or somebody like that. Cool. You know, we always looked up
You
to
want
the
to be
people.
the next THC, the X and T.
Yeah. Well,
You want to make your own lane.
Yeah.
we want to do
and
we
stay in it.
want to do it.
And
Yeah.
stay in it comfortably. You know?
And it ain't even one of those, like, it's different.
Yeah.
When you know your goal is to be independent, you're constantly looking for how to do things, and you learn so much more. And I feel like other people I know that are artists that, you know, I definitely appreciate the whole, I'm going to cash in now and somebody's going to sign me and I'm going to get this check.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I'm just investing a little
see-
longer because it's about building.
See, for some people, like you said, it's a hustle. You know,
Cash
those
in,
are
homie. I
your
hate it.
rappers, all right. But the artist is someone that strives to create because they want to reflect themselves and the world together for something that everyone can appreciate.
Well, I know
It's
you
about
know
the
what we're talking about
creativity.
because the pride that comes with this growth,
Yeah.
the pride with what you got going on here.
I built
with
this
your-
with my hands.
Exactly.
When you're
exactly
like,
the feeling,
when you
bro.
go through your catalog and you like, man, dude,
I
came
did that.
a long way.
Yeah. I was in a garage with like 2 funky old chairs.
And it's like, you know, you look back and you're like, man, like, look at what we came from. I did that.
Yeah.
And so when you see that growth, man, it's pride. But it's the same thing as building something with your hands. I mean, that's why, one of my day jobs is construction.
Yeah.
It's just where I fit in, basically. My mind is better just building something and seeing it done.
Yeah, you know what? Funny thing is, when I started this project, and I work in construction.
Right.
I didn't have a saw, so I had some other people do my cuts for me at Home Depot and shit. I came back to assemble it, and some of their cuts were off because they didn't know how to measure. And people won't tell because of my genius way I set this up.
Found a way to get it in?
But this table's taller than the other table, and it's also lopsided. So if we were to put the marble, it'd roll up that way because their two boards were different. But it's all about constructing, and we are proud when you make it from nothing. Then even if it's your lopsided bar,
that's
you can be
what's
proud
hard,
of it.
Man, you built it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, man, look, when you create, you ain't appeasing nobody else's standards.
Mm-hmm.
You doing it because it makes you feel good.
And then somebody reminded me,
You just want it to be appreciated.
like Leonardo or painters, these people, they're the ones who see their mistakes. You're the one who see all your mistakes.
Ooh.
But not everybody else sees it unless
Right.
you point it out for yourself.
Exactly. We go through that so many times when we look at certain things. We're going to move the green fairy over here. Let's go with the lucid this time, man. Ice.
Ice is in the bucket right there, buddy.
Maybe a little bit. We don't need a whole lot. We don't want
This is the first one we did, y'all.
Yes, that's the green.
That's the green fairy.
That's imported from Austria.
Or translated green fairy.
Now look at this crazy stuff, y'all. That's lucid. Damn it. And what kind of glasses we working with today, y'all?
These are original uranium glasses that have uranium isotopes that were made in 1950.
Wow.
Yes, these are authentic.
They give you that little glow.
Yeah, because it's the uranium. They're radioactive, but they're not cancerous.
No, they give you superpowers.
Let's power up, y'all.
Power up. All right, let's get this lucid, man. All right, Absinthe Superior, imported from France. And I make it sound fancy when I say imported, but
Pull the tab there.
you got the little strip.
That's it.
See it? Right there. Yep. I don't even have nails. Boom. I'm sitting here twisting some stuff like imported. We're fancy, so I don't know how to open it. Similar. Very, very similar. Let's get a little bit here. Alright. Now first what we're going to do is we're just going to put our ice cube in. And we're going to enjoy... Oh yeah, not our sugar cube. Alright, so let's fix y'all up. That way you give it a little swirl. You got one.
All right, cheers, y'all. Let's get back to this.
Give it a little swirl. Now, let's take a sip real quick and enjoy it while it's just straight, so we can enjoy the flavor.
Nope, give me some juice. Give me some juice. That's definitely different. Hey, look, it got all milky this time, though.
I'm telling you, this one got a more swirl to it, right? Got a little more smoky.
Hell yeah.
Now we got the cranberry and the lime in there. We done tasted it straight.
Now, see, that's smooth. I can fuck with that.
See, in the cranberry lime, it keeps its flavor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's crazy about it is, we look up, I don't remember, I think it was that bottle that talks about it when we look on the internet.
Yeah.
But it talks about a cranberry and lime. You can either enjoy it with the ice cube and the sugar, or you can mix with cranberry and lime. So we gave it a try, and it's one of those that keeps the exact same flavor, just a little more muted.
Yeah.
So you can enjoy it without just being slapped in the face every time.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Man, dude, I drove like 3.5 hours to go pick that bottle up because, like, there were only like 3 places that I could find it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I want to bring something really cool.
I appreciate it, man.
Well, something special, man. I mean, we appreciate you having us on here. We want to do something special and make it something fun, man, where we can enjoy something that you don't just do every day.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? This is the drunk show, so it's like, man, bringing a bottle just ain't gonna cut it, man. So we gotta bring a bottle of something.
Cheers to that, man. Let's get into this next song. What we checking out, man?
Alright, man. This next one is Spend It, man. That's XAV's right here with Smooth Killer. Free Smooth now.
Immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The bro coming home soon for real, for real.
Y'all be ready for his ass.
Y'all peep this, man.
All right.
Spend It.
You want to explain a little to me? Or?
Oh, man.
Man, it's kind of one of those, it's the diary. I mean, you get a little facet of everything. It's a diamond that has so many facets to it. So when you listen to the music that we put out, man, I mean, THC is this one's off the THC 2020 Vision album that just came out New Year's. It's and that's the group thing, man. That's really just the whole fam repping together, man. Everybody's got their own thing they're doing. X has got his own little album coming out this time. The whole clique got they roll out. You know, next up, who's in line next to get their shine on? So shout out Smooth Killer, man. We can't wait till you come home to us. We're gonna have it ripping for you.
I miss you, bro.
For real.
You already know we doing big things for you. I told you when I talked to you the other day, man.
Heck yeah, it's coming, y'all. And with that being said, let's go ahead and check it out, man. Spend it.
Yeah. Killer nigga. SK. XA. Reason this motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Doing the motherfucking thing 2020, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all niggas talk that shit. We beat it and did it. Y'all just bought that shit. We beat it and spin it. Y'all niggas talk that shit. We beat it and did it. Y'all just bought that shit. We beat it and spin it.
Raindrops, whole top glass. Big blunts, big E-class. Don't worry about money, I'm still spending shit that a nigga had stashed since way back. 6 carats on my right hand, make a nigga get right, man. All of that talking, I ain't the type. I just apply pressure, don't get up a snipe. A smidge of the smudge on my Picasso, wood over bumble flows on wallpaper. Nose cause I'm made by Santa, take a pull up on your door, beta just to shake you. 7 nigga never crab bound, spit raps out, make a nigga tab out. Don't ever try to bow down for the class, go to cash route. All kept it by the beach, wanna speak about cash out. Wrong bird street, get the cotton dedicated, bet you hate it. I see you faking, so I'm modulating now, backing shit up just like contemplation. Do this with no effort or concentration. I am a boss, I don't need confirmation. I do what I do, you don't do what you say. Play chess and I study the moves that we making, then you checkmate it by one of the greatest.
Y'all niggas talk that shit. We beat it and did it. Y'all just bought that shit. We beat it and spin it. Y'all niggas talk that shit. We beat it and did it. Y'all just bought that shit. We beat it and spin it. I ain't with the talk, check the vault. Credentials out the novel, pick them off. Run your mouth, portray the boss, you know you're soft. Lit with your bitch, fucking in the loft. Really with the shit, knock him off. I ain't even cause a better daddy lost, so he had to make it right. Low key for the night. Big Doty OG Sprite, shit. That's how we living, shit. A nigga big chillin', conducting corporate business, corrupting our kittens, connecting all opinions, ain't fucking with me. Like paint, I stay drippin'. Who said I ain't how you getting it? Bitches good riddance. Y'all niggas talk that shit. We beat it and did it. Y'all just bought that shit. We beat it and spin it. Y'all niggas talk that shit. We beat it and did it. Y'all just bought that shit. We beat it and spin it.
All right, y'all. We back. We got a second drink in our hand.
No doubt.
And that was Spend It. Y'all just listened to. Go ahead and explain it to me a little bit, X.
Yeah, you know, that song, that was like the second song that we had recorded with DDI, I think. And, man, like literally we sat in my E class, you know, it was raining outside. And I was telling my bro, cause, you know,
back in the barbershop.
We was going through some things, you know. We knew what was about to happen. I was like, bro, you got to write this right now, immediately. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I promise you tomorrow we finna go record it. Like now. So we sat in the car, we bumping the beat, you know, and it's raining, you know, that's why the verse started out, raindrops, whole top glass, big plus big E class. You know what I'm saying? We you know, and for him, you know, it was one of those things that he needed. Like he knew he knew he had to go and sit down for a hot little second, you know, because you know, from our experiences, you know, we're coaching him along the way. We pulling everybody up around us.
Like this is what's fixing to happen, bro. You don't see it yet, but we see it. You finna have to sit down. It's just the way things are moving right now. We're trying to give you, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the bro, man. That's fam. So, like
we gonna keep his name alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Always.
And like this was one of the last tracks that he blessed us with before he left. You know,
One of them, another. He's on a few on now.
Yeah, okay.
He's on a few on there. It was definitely one of those trying to get him up in the studio as soon as possible, man. And as growth happened, we knew things were coming up, and you know we knew we were gonna miss our bro for a minute, but we needed to get as much as we could ready for him, and now it's just getting ready for him to come home.
All right. Oh yeah. So with the projection of your music, what are you planning to achieve and accomplish this year? What's your next moves for us? As your audience, what are we gonna be viewing and seeing from you?
Oh man, from my personal project I'm working on, y'all gonna be getting something special, real special. But it's only for those that really want it, cause it's
We talking about merchandise or music or a concert?
We're talking about
all of the above.
Oh, okay. I like that word because you're not just selling something; you're selling an experience in which.
Right. It's merchandise, product, music. I mean, if you're gonna really,
it's a documentary.
Okay.
But it's you're going down through there with me. You want to know who I am and what I'm about, because I'm tired of letting everybody speak on me and I not have a chance to speak on myself.
For yourself, yeah.
Right. So you want to know everything about me and my life and what I've been going through and my struggles and my pains? Well, come take a ride with me in the Stress Navigator I was in as we go and ride through the city. And I show you firsthand.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
It's just things, man. You get to seeing. We've been gone for a minute, you know what I mean, and so we move in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and ain't no hate on the younger generations doing their thing, because shout out to them. We was the younger generation. We're just not right now, but we our biggest goal, I guess, is to show what we can do. You know, you're always an example, no matter who. You know what I mean? I got kids. You know what I mean? Everybody got kids. Everybody's kind of grown up now, type thing. But I am who I am. I can't apologize for who I am, but I can take what I know. And I can lead the example of, let me give you these diaries of the life that was lived, but you can see through my presence that I'm not doing the same thing anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Move differently, you gotta get growth. And so, you know, a lot of these youngsters need somebody to really be around to show them that there is another way. That's the whole reason we did music in the first place, and we was given it by the people in Houston. Is there's another way. You won't have to move pats and sacks. You know what I mean? You can make some music. You can do something. You can talk about your life and have an output while still doing something with it.
Exactly.
Like for me, you know, it's like either you had a wicked jump shot, you was running a 40 and 4 flat. You know what I'm saying? Or you got a scholastic scholarship, you know, or you tried to do rapping, or you got in the streets. That was it.
And shout out to everybody that got those opportunities, man, and worked hard for it, because, like, that's one of those that you made it. You made it out of what's going on. So if you was able to dedicate yourself to sports, man, that just wasn't all game.
So, you know, check this out, you know. For me, it's like, man, now, you know, I'm going back to the basics. I'm doing the school thing because that's what was instilled in me since a youth, you know, and that's what I've always wanted to go to school for.
Knowledge is power.
You know, music has always been, you know, not just music, but art, and I draw on the side too. I didn't bring nothing up here this time, you know, but I brought somebody else's. I'll tell you about that later. But, you know, it's like now I'm doing all the things that when I was a kid, I got back to that young kid in me, the things that I need to do in life that really make me happy, because, you know,
showing you the dreams.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
dreams accomplished.
The material things and all of that, you know, once you obtain certain things, you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you enjoy them, but they don't make you. You know, what makes me and keeps me stable and keeps me sane is, you know, writing and drawing and making music and, you know, digging in people's minds and bringing people up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times, you know, like T will tell me, you know, the exact same thing I just told him like 2 days ago when I'm just, you know, when I'm going through it, you know, like, but that's because, you know, we work together, we bonded, we understand one another, you know what I'm saying? We can
travel
talk to
the
each
same
other.
path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
we know each other more than other people know us. You know what I mean? So we're able to give each other that coaching and that knowledge that we know. But when you're really just going through it, man, you know how it goes. Is everybody has those times where they just can't. What they were taught and what they truly know is positive about them. You know what I mean? Is they see just going through it.
Yeah.
Especially as an artist, you know, because the artist complex is real.
You mean the ego, the egos and stuff? Is that what
No, not the ego.
That too, though.
You know, the ego, you know, you got the super ego, the id, and the ego, you know, according to Freudian theory, you know, but when you like...
That's a college degree
Psychology.
right there. Yeah, that's a college degree, goddammit.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
You know, like-
knowledge is power, bro. Like, if
It
you
is.
don't, if you're not seeking knowledge at all times, like, you're selling yourself short. If you're not learning something and you think you know it all, that's the biggest sign of foolishness.
Now check
Hope
this
y'all
out.
listening.
You know, the Oracle of Delphi told Socrates that he was the wisest man that will ever walk the face of the planet for one reason. And this is something that I've adopted as one of my little mantras as well. And he said, you admit that you don't know anything.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah. So, in order to be the most wisest person in the world, you admit that you don't know anything in order to learn more?
What do we really know?
If you think you know something, you've checked that box already, right?
All we as
But there's
humans,
always more to be found out.
all we as humans are
I got what you're
capable of doing is describing with a limited amount of words what we see happening or what we think we see.
Perception.
Perception, yeah, I got you. Now.
And
Yeah,
so
I'm catching up to you.
when Socrates says, you know, I don't know anything, that's saying, I don't know anything, but I'm willing to learn. But I understand that I can never know anything because how can you truly
Know something.
confirm anything? Only the divine knows that. And even though we're from that and connected to that, you know, we still don't have 100% knowledge on the functionings of the universe.
Yeah, I fuck with
There's
that.
always more to learn, bro. Always. Like, that's the biggest sign of a fool is when you find somebody that just knows everything.
Yeah.
And you can't teach them nothing.
See,
You can't teach somebody that knows everything.
Yeah.
But the one that knows that they don't, they're open to asking questions and trying to learn constantly. And that's the one that will be more powerful. Because now they've acquired all of this knowledge from all of their experiences, all of their teachings, all of their teachers, and their peers.
Damn, teach me something today, man. I'm enjoying this conversation. Fuck
It's
yeah.
just, man, and it's one of those, man, like, if there's anything we could give as a positive message from us is, you know, our music may not all the time seem like it's positive.
Yeah.
But it's a diary, man. Like,
man,
this has been on people's chests for years, you know, so, and now it's finally getting that outlet to just get it and lift that weight off your shoulders of expressing things that happened.
Yeah.
You know, and then a lot of things, you know, you just can't talk about all the time. But it's like you can put it out on a song and really just pour out your heart. Or what's really been weighing heavy on your shoulders, on your mind and everything. You put it out there and the things you went through. Somebody else went through it. Somewhere in the world. You know, I mean, you're not all the way unique. Somebody went through it, man.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing that music did to us as kids. Is we was going through somebody else's life. But like, man, this... You talking about me, right?
Yeah.
here's the thing, though.
Gather them up, yo. Gather them up.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this.
Here's the thing, man. You know, you don't judge Quentin Tarantino. You know, you don't judge, you know, what's her name, Sarah Silverman. You know, these people, they're doing their art and they're speaking their mind. But why is it that, you know, this genre has gotten such a negative connotation to it? We're telling our story. We're telling our story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the original, you know, it was in spoken word. Way back in the day, You didn't pass information down written.
Hell yeah.
You passed it in song and word.
The knowledge
The
was
true
passed down
knowledge.
through song. When you really break it down of history, like true knowledge was continually passed down.
They did a lot of chants and everything to teach you history and everything.
To teach
from
you
the
what was
Indians
happening.
To the Aztecs. All
That's
that
how you
people.
would remember.
Yeah, storytelling. Man, Green Fairy's kicking in on me.
He's just chilling over here. Remember that from Euro Trip? You see the little
Oh,
Green Fairy
yeah.
talking shit.
Goddamn.
Oh, you should pop
I've
that
never-
in.
Huh?
You should pop a little fairy. What y'all got going on? Fuck
Man.
it up.
I've never known anybody else that's seen that movie before.
Really?
Euro trip?
Yeah, Euro Trip.
What?
Man,
Yeah.
that thing was popular as hell when I was.
That's what I thought too, but I brought it up and like nobody knows that shit. But yeah, I remember that Green Fairy and the brother and sister fucking around. And I was like, oh, that's horrible.
Camera. That's horrible. Oh my god.
Oh man.
God damn. Well,
That's
shit, y'all.
really, yeah.
We got another song coming up, and then after this one, we actually got my best part. We get the definition of success, because I think everybody has a different definition of success. For me, it's just that I pay my bills.
Right.
That's successful.
I think this step one.
But we're going to have a definition of success when we come back, as well as your beautiful drunk stories. So with that being said, what's our final video we got going for us, guys?
The next one is XL. It's
Yes.
you can catch it on the THC 2020 Vision album, man. And this video was filmed in Tampa Bay, and Waco, and Austin.
Was DDI filming that one while he was in it?
Yeah. No. I was filming while he was not in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
While he was in it, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, when
while
he
he
was
was
in
in
it.
the video, I was filming.
Oh, okay.
I'm like a
But it didn't
young,
work?
I'm a young Padawan under the Jedi Master of DDI.
Yeah.
He be giving me some game, man. He's really teaching me how to do things. So it's one of those, I fucks with the homie DDI real tough. That's like little bro right there, like for real. You know what I mean? That's the reason we keep going back to him, because we respect his hustle, we respect his grind. So no
Oh,
doubt.
yeah. With that, guys, let's go into it, man.
This feeling is larger than life. Take a stroll through my dreams. One in the air and exhale all the strain. Feeling so larger than life. This is larger than me. Money, success, and it's all THC.
I never knew about these loopholes in the game. Going against the grain for a little bit of change. Out here living strange. Put a flame to Mary Jane to ease my brain with a sweet kiss. Doing day for day on the 6th. Having visions. Lord as my witness. Hold me accountable for every word that I say. Forgive me if I don't make sense. It's been so long I forgot how to pray. Just because I refuse to be prayed, don't make it right to pray on the weak. Blessed all the humble and meek. I shed tears for my sheep who blood stained the concrete. Gotta keep looking forward, eyes on the road. Cause I know within my rear view wants to stop harassing, taunt me so obvious. I have to move cautiously. I'm considering double majoring in political science and clinical psychology. Many nights I dreamed about this, I guess it was prophecy. My every dream becoming reality before my very eyes, therefore it's got to be. This shit is crazy, man.
This feeling is larger than life. Take a stroll through my dreams. One in the air and exhale all the strain. Feeling so larger than life. This is larger than me. Money, success, and it's all THC. This feeling is larger than life. I'm feeling so larger than life. This is larger than life. You can call it Excel.
I'm a child of God, what about my life in the papers? All my run-ins with authorities, felonious capers. Smoke coming up out of the roof, gone and catch them vapors. Doing what you wish you could, bitch, that's probably why you hate us. So many things have happened to me in the past 2 years. Exercise the muscle between my ears, mastermind, overcome my fears. Somehow, I'm here around here in the great state of Texas where I'm from. Whole lot of people wishing I would hold my tongue, but that ain't how it's done. Bitch, I'm the prince of the slums. You pierced my side with your spill, you punctured my lungs. I casted the twisted merchants out of my father's eyes. I whipped them with words of wisdom with nary barely a shot. But y'all don't hit me though, you feel me? So you plot to kill me, that's how it really go. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy, man.
This feeling is larger than life. Take a stroll through my dreams. One in the air and exhale all the strain. So larger than life. This is larger than me. Money money, success, and it's all THC. This feeling is larger than life. I'm feeling so larger than life. This is larger than life, you can call it Excel.
We back. Say cheers again. My glass is a little full, so I'm just gonna
Right.
sit with y'all right here. We've been drinking with THC. We got X and T,
What's up, y'all?
and we've been drinking on this green absinthe, right?
Yup. That
Strong
green
shit.
fairy though.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second. I gotta get me a little snack real quick.
All right, all right. Got your gummies,
Got
huh?
to have the gummy bears. Got to have the gummy bears. These the OG gummy bears.
Haribo.
Oh, man, I can't travel without them.
So,
Once again, y'all.
What's up?
Y'all need
Yeah,
to
I think
peep that. The homie Jay Khan, bro, for real. He got his Austin album coming out. Y'all need to go check that out, man. It will be here next month. He just had a little present for the homie X, man, for touching down in the city. He had to make sure we get that custom shirt.
hell yeah.
And everybody got that
Chilly as
green.
hell.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
So let's talk about it, man. One thing I like talking about is the definition of success, because with every person I talk to, success is a different thing. Now, for y'all, what does it include? Is it the money, the power, the glory, the fame, or is it like something less than that? Or what do you consider success in your life, or lives?
You want to go?
Yeah, success to me, you know, I talk about this with myself quite frequently.
Normal topic of conversation between us.
Success is being happy and doing what you want to do on your time. That's success.
Yeah.
Being happy. Doing the things that you want to do in life.
The Chewy, man.
I think, I don't know. I mean, I look at success different, man. I look at success as, like, to me, part of overcoming some of the things that we've overcome, right? It took a drive that we didn't necessarily, we weren't born with that drive. It was made to overcome all the adversity and succeed in life. And, you know, we always, as youngsters, we had different opinions and views on what success meant. You know what I mean? I got the biggest chain. I got the flyest whip. Well, look at my pop trunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Or look
and
at
all
my
those
girl.
things are still alive, bro. But it's different views change as you grow. And as you grow, you look at different stuff. And I think, like he talked about earlier about Socrates, man, is I don't think there's ever a true point of, I made it, I'm done. You know, my grandma, she's in her 80s and stuff, and she still works like as a business consultant. And she keeps telling me, you know, decade after decade, like she's going to retire.
Yeah.
She can't do it. Because you got to have, and she does what she loves. That's what she knows is, you know, business. And so it's one of those of when you do what you love, it's not really work anymore. And I know you got to understand, you know, Smiles, because I see you with everything you got going on, man, and you truly enjoy the lane that you got in. And that's kind of what we're just doing is I feel like success is a progress. Progress is success. You never truly reach the finish line until, you know, you chosen to just go on and leave this world.
Yeah.
That's your finish line. You don't know where that is. That could be tomorrow. That could be 10, 50, 60 years from now, 80 years from now. But progress and always becoming better. As a sword being reforged and sharpened. Always being a more efficient being of yourself, of what you can do. That's success.
So,
Well spoken.
can I ask you this?
Yeah.
You know, there's a thing that's, you know, very famous, you know, life, liberty, and the pursuit
Of happiness.
of happiness.
The man
And
said
so-
it best in that movie.
So that means that happiness is something that we often obtain and it eludes us, and we obtain and it eludes us. And that is what gives people that drive, because once you've reached a certain level, the natural balance of things, you have to lose somewhere. You can't keep winning all the time. In order to gain, you have to lose in areas. In order to lose, you have to gain in other areas too.
And to touch on exactly what he said, because I love how he mentioned that, because I don't know how many times we've had this conversation about that exact phrase.
And we're talking about Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness?
Right.
Okay,
and you know when he's sitting there and he's kind of giving you this monologue about it as narrating, right? Mm-hmm. And he talks about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. See, it's not going to be given to you.
Yeah.
Happiness is not given to you, handed to you, any of that. Well, you have to pursue it.
Where do you get it though? When you find it?
Yeah. Oh,
within yourself.
See, what is without is within. Everything that is without.
When you stop questioning yourself and you stop thinking about, you're making progress. I know you see it. You've made progress right here. Look at this.
Yes. I think we together mostly today.
This is progress.
Hell yeah.
When you make that progress, you have that feeling of success. I know you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That is success to me, man. Is it's something you can reach every single day, every week, every month. You can reach for success.
Several times.
But when you get, and everybody has their days, when you get within your own mind and trap yourself, you're not even trapped in a cell, but trapped in your own cell of your mind, limiting yourself and saying, well, I mean, I wish I could, but I can't do that.
And
I can't do that. Don't tell yourself can't.
Now, from that, my mother, when I was just a, little weak lad, knee-high to a grasshopper, she used to say, I'd get mad, and I'm like, why? Mm-hmm. She said, boy, why is a mighty big word to be coming out of your little bitty mouth. It's a 3-letter word, right? But when you start asking yourself why about every single thing until you can no longer ask yourself why, then, only then, can you be united with a power that's divine, when you can no longer ask.
Why? You just know everything.
Well, not even know everything. When you know you're on the right path, and you know you're guided, because, like we talked about earlier, you can't, when you know everything, you are now choosing to be ignorant.
Yeah.
You are ignoring what knowledge there is to be taught to you because you already know everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, but it's part of that achievement of knowing I don't know everything. There's a lot to learn. But then knowing at the same time, like, I know I'm on the right path
to learn.
Because I see the things I'm being blessed with.
Mm-hmm.
I see the blessings that are coming my way that others aren't receiving.
Yeah.
And there's no explanation other than this has just got to be right. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been blessed with these accomplishments. I wouldn't have been blessed with these situations. I wouldn't have been, after feeling like you're cursed for so long, to receive these blessings is you really notice it.
Yeah.
And so you got to go through those hard times and those dark times to really appreciate the light. Mm-hmm. When you're shut out and complete pitch black, that pinpoint of light becomes something you keep focusing on.
Now hold on. I'm enlightening you here. Okay. See, everybody got this whole black and white thing twisted. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way that, the mind has been trained, is to reverse the situation. See, darkness, the blackness, contains every color, every manner of light. Mm-hmm. Every color, because it absorbs. Oh. Whereas white reflects everything.
But it's a yin and yang thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
they when paired together, the power is unrecognizable. And that's part of the thing, man. That's kind of what our philosophy sometimes that we talk about a lot, man. We get deep. I mean, this man majors in psychology, so you got to imagine our conversations go pretty deep sometimes, man. But it's very much one of those where the natural reaction sometimes is to fear the unknown. And so when someone doesn't look exactly like you, your natural reaction, if you've never been introduced to it before, your environment is lacking, then you fear it. But you got to go get to know that. I mean, don't be a superstitious, I fear the unknown. Be the explorer that explores the unknown and gets to learn that this is my brother.
Yeah.
This is my brother right here. Like, why? What is there to fear behind my brother? To fear anything but love? Like, this is my man.
Yeah.
So, people just need to understand that.
See, now check this out.
There's nothing to fear from difference.
One thing
There's understanding to be reached.
Now check this
I
out.
like that.
Now I'm gonna break something down about fear. You know what I'm saying? One thing you got to understand: if you strip everything down,
Go ahead, bro.
man. Look, I brought them here. I wanted to share my favorite treat because I don't travel without them. Like I normally had big 5-pound bags, but I ran out and I stopped at the store. They didn't have the
big bags that you never seen before.
Damn.
Like, man, that right there, that's my shit. So, anywho, let me break this fear thing down for you. All right, there's two base emotions that every other thought and emotion and emotional process evolve from. That is love and that is fear. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything stems from that. Every emotion or word that we have for emotions and the emotions that we can't describe stem from those two base instincts, love and fear.
I can see that. Love can cause hate. Fear can cause hate. You know what I mean?
But you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You know, when it comes to fear, someone said that the only time you can be courageous is when you're scared.
True. Otherwise, you're not fighting something that's.
If you didn't hear me, the only time that you can be courageous is when you're scared.
Really though?
It is.
How can you be brave unless you're facing something down that scares you?
Exactly.
And as I said, you know, courage, loyalty, and setting standards is the class.
It's what it's about, man, and it is what we strive for on a regular basis. I mean, nobody is perfect. No one knows everything. There's always more progress to be made.
Yeah.
But it's when you choose a goal to strive for.
I would say I'm always progressing towards perfection. But never will I be perfect.
Hey, here's the thing. It is your imperfections that make you perfect.
Yeah.
It takes 152 facets to make a diamond shine perfectly. And every single one of those facets need to be a different aspect of your personality. It takes the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the joy, all of that reflecting off one another in harmony to make the diamond shine that is you.
If it were not for joy, would you know sadness?
Yeah, no, I've
Or would
heard
it
that
not
before.
be your everyday normalcy?
Yeah.
With one, you have to have the other in order to truly appreciate what the other was.
Hell yeah. And with that being said, we're taking a quick commercial break, y'all. When we come back, we got our drunk stories. We got our record signing. We got it, all right? Let's take a look. All right, y'all, and we are back. I'm gonna go ahead and double it up. You know, it's a beautiful drunk show. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you know, you do you. I'm a lightweight. I'm a lightweight. Shit.
Boy,
I'll be baby.
you get tips, I ain't good no.
All right. So let's talk about this, y'all. Your drunk stories.
Oh,
Now, this is my highlight. This is people love these drunk
Oh,
stories.
man. I've been nervous about this, man.
Who wants to start it off?
Man, you start.
No, man. No, man.
Alright,
No,
man.
man.
Fuck it. Alright. So, this was probably spring 2010, right?
All right.
You know, I'm came home from a little hiatus. Wasn't that much of a break home, but a little bit of a break home. We're doing a little music thing, starting this up, High Class Records, as it started back in the day. And we had just did some events, and we had a party at the Marriott.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in high class fashion, it's a suite at the Marriott. Like the biggest one they had at the Round Rock Marriott.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to, this high class fashion, like we're gonna do what we gotta do it, right?
Yeah.
And this is how we saw it in their videos, right? This is what you're supposed to do when you rap. But
little did we know.
Yeah, right. So, but we chilling, everything's going crazy, right? Young Sleepy Pete, right? Young Kader, young G-Code, man, shout out, love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I see you out there doing your thing, man.
God bless, bro.
For real, man, for real.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Man, G-Code, he got his own thing moving, and it ain't nothing but love for it, bro. We love the way he's moving right now.
Yeah.
So,
he's taking that righteous
he's
path.
family. He's taking real righteous path.
He does like, Christian rap.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it was one of those where it ain't nothing like no separation type thing. It's one of those like we understand we're not necessarily Christian rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he does that, it ain't nothing but love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like we love you, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah, man.
You
whatever makes a person a happy individual, whatever their success is, that's his success.
That's what we was just saying.
Greg Koguts, man, a.k.a. G-Code, man.
G Kodiak, a.k.a. Snorlax.
So this was before
Big Raspy.
What happened? How did he get so drunk? Who got drunk?
Okay, well, we all drunk, right?
Then cool.
And, they playing the youngsters, Sleepy Pete, G-Code, Kader from the class and everything. They're young, like just graduated high school.
They wasn't even graduated yet.
Oh, yeah. So we out, we're older than them, right? But they playing beer pong. Everybody's getting messed up and right. Well,
it was Loco Pong back then. It was the Loco Pong.
Well, it's still there. So now we chilling. This is sweet. So you got multiple rooms in this thing. Like multiple bathrooms in this thing. Like you damn near got a house. And so you chilling in this bitch. We're in the back and there's multiple rooms of partying. Well, X being typical X style, he got this big old fluffy Marriott robe, right? Kicking it in the bathtub. It ain't got no water in it. You know what I'm saying? But it just lounges like it's a chair. And he got his drinks just sipping on it. You know what I mean? Well, and then you got a couple of hoes chilling on the counter, right? And then a little sink counter and everything. Because it's a band, you got like 2 sinks and then extra counter and like cabinets and other things going on and separate doorway for your toilet and all that stuff, right? So I come in, y'all feeling myself, right? Y'all been chilling all night long. So while everybody's chilling there with these hoes on the counter and shit, I'm fresh out. So I'm feeling these hoes, I'm drunk, full of that shit, and all hoes in there kicking it with X. So I take my big body ass and hop up on this counter. But it ain't no counter, it's a vanity for a bathroom, right?
It's a floating vanity.
Oh,
and so I hop my big body ass up on next to these hoes, right? And this whole just bitches.
Man, it's like, it ain't never seen me a bill for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Busting the shit out this whole counter, right? And then I'm like lifting it up like it's still good. And it falls down again.
Man, look, the thing is, they told me that, like, normally at that hotel, right, they were like, man, like, you gotta pay with a credit card or a debit card. You know what I'm saying? We just hit a neck for like 5 bands. You know what I'm saying?
How about this cash though?
I told the dude, he said, man, the motherfucker said, man, I'm gonna work something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you a room. I said, okay, bet. I ended up paying cash for the room. You know what I'm saying? And put a fake name and everything.
Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we young, bro, so we moving how the fuck we want.
Man, we doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? So me being fresh out, I'm feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hop up and holler at these hoes and just act a straight fat ass moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, okay, I do weigh over 200 pounds looking ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Man,
that shit, bro, that was like...
And y'all can't say shit. That shit was over 7 years ago, motherfucker. We done been to the penitentiary, came back, and y'all, nah, nigga, it's goddamn.
Hey, look out, Marriott.
Holla at me. Let's do it again.
I guarantee that's a beautiful drunk moment right there. That is the definition of beautiful drunk moment. Man.
Totally thought I was gonna get some too, bro. And it was like, how you gonna be playing after that? Because it was smooth, you know what I'm saying? Strutting my way up to the counter.
Man, it's like, I didn't care.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
feeling myself, you know what I mean? Some stuff. He's already kicking it, you know what I mean? Everything's already
I'm
played
in
up.
that bitch.
And I'm just moving in like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been there, I've done that, man.
Good Lord.
So what we got for you, X? What's the
Okay,
story
so
be?
check this out. I'm gonna give you the choice. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a man of choices.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Either you can hear the elevator story, which is just me, or you can hear the K and Key story.
Okay, Key, man, all the way. Let's hear it, man.
Man, look. All right, so check this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Before we get started, bro, K is the homeboy, K the man.
Shit.
Oh, no, you drunk. No, you drunk.
I got you real quick.
Got a tissue.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, you got that fancy fabric. That's that Scotch Guard shit.
No, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much dry now.
No, but I just want to make sure because if anything get up under there.
See, that's proper pimping, dog. That is proper pimping.
Got
Take
to
care
be
of
more
it, man.
careful.
Damn it.
Got
Damn
to
it.
be more careful.
I feel
Not
yeah.
that shit, nigga.
See, that's how y'all know
Block
we do it
that
live,
shit.
man. We ain't cutting this out. This is beautiful
Nah,
drunk
for
show
real, we
right
having
here.
fun, man. We having
And
fun.
by
for
the
real.
way, it's because my bars uneven. I hit that shit. But anyways,
Hey,
let's talk about
it's
this.
the
Get that drunk
imperfections that
story,
make
man.
us perfect.
Kata is the homeboy, man. You gonna catch him on the THC 2020 Vision album. Y'all just stay tuned, man. They got some things for you, man. But now you understand who he's talking about when he says K.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so check this shit out, know what I'm saying? Me and Kay sleeping, you know what I'm saying? Like we all just got through traveling from apartment complex to apartment complex, battling people with rap. Cause they talk about, man, yeah, nigga, we got that rap. Okay, we finna pull up then. You talking about you rap? I got some motherfuckers that's on you that you ain't even gonna know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Sleepers.
saying? So boom, we pull up, you know what I'm saying? After like a day of this shit, we done been about 3-4 apartments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we chilling, we like, man, we been killing this shit all day. You know what I'm saying? We sitting there, we getting
I think my people definitely know what y'all was saying.
we getting lit. You know? So anywho, I say, K man, I'm finna take you home because I gotta get back to the house.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we riding, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I need to get some gas and I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we pull up at the corner store. I'm finna go in there bitch get something to eat. I know I'm fucked up though. I shouldn't even be driving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I tell the partner, I tell Kay, hold the keys.
Hold them keys.
Hold the keys, because I'm losing. Right? So we go up in the store. I done make this motherfucker go to the back and defrost the ketos and heat the bitches up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Defrost the ketos. What's,
Oh, at the corner store, bro.
we
You know what I'm
at the
saying?
corner store.
In the middle of the night, don't be just having that shit on the rollers and shit all the time, bro.
Oh,
like,
you gotta make them throw it on the roll?
Yeah.
Or microwave it.
All that shit. Like, they
No,
gotta
they
figure out
asking
how they
for
gonna
it.
cook it for you.
No, they asking for us. We hungry. We need this right now.
Right now.
we
I know what you're saying.
We been drinking all night. We been drinking all night, man.
Yeah.
Yo. So anywho, we go to pay, get back to the car. I say, give me the keys.
We'll have the keys.
He go, man, I ain't got the keys, man.
But you gave him the keys.
Man, I gave you the keys. I gave you the keys. So we sit up there, we go back up in the stove. Right, we in there about 30, 45 minutes. We got the dude from behind the register, you know what I'm saying? He helping us. And we still can't find them. I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm just finna get it told.
Oh, God. That drunk?
You gonna have to call the cab, K, and I'm finna have to call the cab and get this car towed. You know.
Give up, fuck it.
It's over with. The keys are gone. Keys gone. It's done. It's done. It's dead issue.
I done paid for the gas. I'm talking about we looking in the trash cans. We pulling food off the aisle. The dude behind the register,
Check
he
the
helped
chips.
us.
You follow the chips?
Yeah, no, for real. That
Man, where you put my keys, man? This ain't even my car. This is a dope fiend rental.
That's why they worried about getting told.
No, for sure, right?
Otherwise, I would
It is tonight. We ain't hustling no more. We done.
It's done.
Hey,
That's it.
Look, I say, man, I'm finna go and look in this car one more time, nigga. Get your ass in this goddamn car. Help me. Look in your motherfucking pockets. You know what I'm saying? We done been in there. It's like 2 hours. It's like 2 hours now.
Yeah.
So he go, we get in the car, and just when I'm about to give up, just when I'm like, fuck, I'm finna call this motherfucker. Goddamn, I'm finna be in some shit.
Yeah.
This nigga reaches in his motherfucking cargo pocket and pulls out the keys.
No, they fucked up, bro.
You're retarded ass motherfucker.
No, we lit.
Oh, goddamn.
No, they fucking
So,
That's what alcohol do to you.
you know how embarrassing it was when we had to go back in the store.
And apologize to you like they
Say,
stole your
man,
keys?
Because you done pulled everything off of every rack
shelf.
and shit.
Like, say, man, my bad, man. My bad. He had him in his pocket the whole time, man.
Only thing that would have been worse than that, bro, is if he had him in his hand the whole time.
I would have been fucked up
Where
about
the fuck
that.
are they? Just holding them.
You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing that been more fucked up.
What's the funniest thing is I've had somebody like, where the fuck are my glasses? They're on top of their head.
Oh, bro, I do that. I do that
And
so
I'm like,
much.
I don't know, let me look around. Where your glasses at?
And then you see him.
Oh, man.
They've been on your head the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. No. No, man.
I do that shit too, bro.
What's the number way to connect with you? If anybody wants to connect with you as an artist or a follower,
Man, if you go
where
to
do they
the
follow
if you go to the higher class on Facebook, man, or
that's the higher class, right? It's spelled out correctly,
yes.
phonetically correct.
yeah.
Yes. If you want to email us, you can email us at thehigherclassteam@gmail.com.
Yeah, we gonna get back at you. That's direct.
That goes directly to both of our phones.
Not just both of our phones. That's the team, man. If you want to
Right.
hit the higher class team, man, all you got to go is thehigherclassteam@gmail.com.
.com.
And that's us. It's going to hit literally all of our phones. You know what I'm saying?
Through all the struggles, you know, man, we get taught so much, and then we teach others from what we learn. Now, what I want y'all to do is reflect upon, like, the person that's 10 years younger than you. What can you tell them that you went through to help them correct their lives? If they're like you from when you were 10 years ago. I want you to correct these people because, you know, it may have taken you 10 years to learn, but you can stop it right now and let them start learning now.
Yeah, and that's really
While y'all
what it's
sign
about.
this, y'all go ahead and start signing and let me know. What's
I got the chicken scratch. You got that?
What's your wisdom for the young kids out there that are sitting here doing this shit or fucking up and they should be doing this
Well,
instead?
and I mean, it's one of those, like, we can't tell you how to live. You know, we can't tell you what you're going through and what you're living. You know, we can relate to it in some forms. But in the end, you're your own man. You make your own decisions, you know what I mean? And your own decisions are going to punish nobody but yourself if that comes to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And none of these people out here that may be pushing you to make these decisions that might be wrong or whatever society wants to call it, none of those people are going to be with you in that cell.
Ooh.
Ain't none of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the best you got coming for you is mail call, hoping that mama wrote you another letter. You know what I mean? Hoping that, you know, maybe grandma put like $20 on your books, you know what I mean? So you can like get some deodorant and some toothpaste and shit instead of using lye soap and tooth powder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely know what you're saying, man.
it's one of those, man, that I see if I'm talking to like 10 years ago me comparable, you know what I mean? Or youngsters out here doing what I was doing 10 years ago. You may not see another way, but hopefully soon you will. Because the route that we went really ain't it, man. And we were just a couple that were blessed to be where we're at right now. Because you know how many haven't come home? That don't come home. How many that didn't have the situation we had, weren't able to do what we were able to do. All that are stuck in that same prison. Stuck in that same world. And have no prospects of doing anything different. Because they're still there and they're not coming home. Yeah. And some right, some wrong, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about anything specific, you know what I mean? But it's one of those that to see that side of the world just in the heart of it. And then know that these people that you've grown to liking and seeing every day and interacting with, you know what I mean, and did your time with, like, and know that they're not coming home. And when they see you going home and they're giving love, saying, like, bro, I better not see you come back, bro. Like, seriously, like, you have things you need to do.
Yeah.
Because bro's not coming home. Bro's doing life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Bro's not coming home. You know what I mean? And so it's one of those like, shit, you right. And so how am I disrespect what you're giving me? You know what I mean? If you believe in me and you're the one that's stuck there and you're not mad that I'm going home, you know what I mean? You got nothing but love saying, bro, I want you to make it. Do not come back, bro. Like, you shouldn't be here. You should be doing something else. Like, when so many people tell you something, so many people tell you you're a horse, eventually you start looking for a tail.
Wait, what was that? What was that said again?
If so many people tell you that you're a horse, eventually you start looking for a tail.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Hell yeah, I like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I never heard that. I didn't know what you were saying until you explained it the second time. Now I know what you're saying. What we got for you, man?
Alright, so, you know, through all of my studies have told me that we as humans are made in the likeness and image of something much greater than us. And that is us combined
With aliens.
No.
Oh no, my bad. Sorry, I thought we were going somewhere with that.
Well, but that's a very.
No, hold on. I want to get your point. I'm sorry.
But it is alien to some people.
Exactly.
Okay. No, but what was it?
The principle is the only way to truly reach yourself and connect.
A little louder for me?
Let them hear you, bro.
You have to reach deep within yourself. Reach so low within yourself and pull as hard as you can, but gently upwards. And eventually you will pull yourself above yourself, and you will be so high above yourself you can watch how you act. You can watch how you behave. And you can influence how you behave. Because you are no longer within yourself.
Out of body experience?
No, you are connected.
Okay.
Because you understand that we're all connected.
Not really.
In a what?
In a form, kind of, what I think he's saying.
Well, I've had out of body experience when I was.
Well, that happens to some, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, your mom might not be able to remember it.
Pull yourself out of the
when you can
pit.
look at yourself
in a third person, basically.
No, the first time I overdosed, that's what happened.
You know what I mean?
But constantly. And understand when you look at the person that's standing next to you, you're looking at another one of those facets that I mentioned of yourself earlier. And that is how you reach the highest form of yourself. When you start looking at everybody like you look at yourself.
Like you're a diamond. Acknowledge each little piece, like you were saying earlier.
Well,
right?
knowing that the facets are there to be seen.
Because
some people look at this
beauty. Can you
beauty.
explain facets real quick for me?
Facets is the faces of a diamond. It's facet face.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. That's what I just wanted to make sure.
Well, you have the many faces because a diamond, depending on the cut, the many cuts and the faces that are on it is how precious that diamond is.
And you were telling me the most precious ones was how many cuts? What would you say? How many
152 facets.
152 facets. That's what makes a diamond, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, I just wanted to include that because I find that very fascinating that you know that knowledge, and then at the same time your philosophy that you spit acknowledges that you got to be one in a million, that you got to acknowledge the fact that you are a diamond and you got to take on all these different roles and show all these different things. I find that interesting. I think my people will find that interesting too when we talk about it.
I think if I can add anything real quick, man, to that person that's younger than us, right, is to understand that a lot of this knowledge that we gained was when we had nothing else to do but sit there and feed our brains. You know what I'm saying? And when you're feeding your brain all this knowledge, you can get access to different things, you know what I mean, to read, stay reading, stay empowered. So if you do reach that time that you hit that moment that it's your time, you got to go sit down for a little while.
Grown up time out. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Spend it in a positive way. It is what it is when you in there. We all know that, bro. But
make the best of it.
Every way that you can affect.
Right. Don't come out worse than you went in.
Oh yeah.
Get a plan together.
Don't do like I did the first time.
You have a valuable asset that people out here in this free world don't have, and that's time.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me tell you this, guys. We got something big here.
What's up?
This is our official sign-off. We got the gold record. You know what I'm saying? We're doing big things. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to that penthouse in Florida and party with you. Hopefully, maybe give me 3 or 4 months. We plan it out. We'll go party down there and we'll film some special
We'll go down there.
Definitely, man.
With that being said, guys, this is where we get your sign-offs. Have you ever heard a sign-off? Or where you do like 1 or 2 sentences that represent you, like I'm blah blah blah, and this is me, and I'm signing off. You know, like, but you don't gotta say I'm signing off. You just say something to your people, and then I'll show you mine. But yeah, you know, right now I want to give you. Let's start off with who do you want to start off with? Sign off first.
Rochambeau.
I ain't down with all that.
All right, come on, I'll play for him. We'll see who goes first. You ready? I'm playing for him. You ready?
Oh, Rochambeau is? That ain't Rochambeau.
Rochambeau. What was that? That scissors?
No, bro. Rochambeau is that Japanese sport where you post up and kick each other in the nuts.
No, that's rock, paper, scissors. Rochambeau's rock, paper, scissors.
That's ghettoology.
Yeah.
No, bro. I watched the South Park episode that had Cartman challenging people to Rochambeau. And they kicked each other in the nuts.
That's not what we meant.
Oh, shit. I mean, I folded. I ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? I'll sign off first if it's about all that.
No, you're playing each other to see who goes first. I was gonna do it for you. I didn't realize you thought Rochambeau. Dude, how did people kick you in the nuts?
Nah, bro, I'm playing that. I can't hold sportsmanship. Like, if you kick me in the nuts, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. So it's like, it's unfair.
Man, I've never played Rochambeau.
Exactly.
It's rock, paper, scissors, just a different word.
I didn't even know all that, bro. I thought it was with y'all Japanese sports.
See, that's why you learn something new every night.
Alright, see?
We got y'all going in. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, he wants you to go first. Give me your sign off.
So
1 or 2 sentences.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can't sum it up in less than 10 words. No matter what, know that you'll prevail.
Hey, that's 7 words. I like that. That's a good fucking sign off. No matter what, know that you'll prevail. Give me your sign off, man.
Man, this Big T from THC family. All I can say is head up, chest out. You gonna make it.
Hell yeah. And you know, it's me, guys. Got a new set, got a new feel. This is in between times. We got season 5 just ended. Season 6 is about to begin. And y'all know what this is. This is that THC moment. What we call this? That THC special. So look, guys, with that being said, I'm Smiles the Influence. This is the Beautiful Drunk Show. And remember, may your smiles change the world, but never forget, don't let the world change your smiles.
Beautiful, baby.
It's the Beautiful Drunk Show. It's the Beautiful Drunk Show.
Dame la ciencia.
It's the Beautiful Drunk Show.
Ay, we going up like a rocket. That done got me started. I am the life of the party. Shout out to shot going hard till this morning. Pour up till we throw up. After that, I'll post some more up. Drink until we toe up. It's a party when we show up. Hey, I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the Beautiful Drunk Show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the Beautiful Drunk Show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the Beautiful Drunk Show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the Beautiful Drunk Show.